The thick of it is a political comedy, and it's about a government department and a spin doctor who's kind of like Alistair Campbell, Malcolm Tucker, and people will catch up, I think. So this is the first little bit I'll read. To Mr. Malcolm Tucker, 10 Downing Street. Dear Mr. Tucker, I have happened upon something that I believe may be of some interest to you, some considerable interest. Either I or my friend, I'm not saying which, works at the Lost Property Office of a large central London railway station. I will not specify the station as I am not a stupid man. Neither is my friend. If indeed he or she exists. This Sunday, a dossier of documents came into possession. I have a phone number for you to ring. Don't try to trace it. It's a brand new pay-as-you-go phone, untraceable. If you call the number below on Wednesday, we can begin negotiations. Yours faithfully, Paul. The next piece in the book is a clipping from a Sunday newspaper, a Sunday tabloid, and it's titled, Lost Property Pervert Found Guilty. Paul Sinclair, the lost property perv, whose disgusting sex acts shocked the nation, was told yesterday he faces a prison sentence of up to 10 years after being found guilty of gross indecency. Shocked jurors of Southwark Crown Court heard how Sinclair inserted lost umbrellas into his anus, masturbated into an old lady's hat, rubbed his bare buttocks with briefcases, bags, and satchels, and perched a child's spectacles on his exposed penis, shouting, "I'm Professor Robert Winston." Sinclair, 34, of Aylesbury Road, Walworth, had protested his innocence throughout the 5-day trial, claiming he had been set up by people in government who were intent on destroying him. But Justice Lockwood dismissed these claims, telling him, "You abused the trust of the people who lost items you were meant to be taking care of. There are people now wearing gloves, wigs, false teeth, and scarves who will be wondering whether you rubbed yourself or discharged yourself on their property before it was returned to them." Sentencing was deferred for 3 weeks for psychiatric reports. So the book is theoretically it's Malcolm Tucker's dossier of important documents that's got lost on a train. So I will read you the next little bit. Last time I was here, it was Hanif Kureishi and Joe Donthorne. So I think I'm lowering the tone a bit with the TV spin-off book, but if it's any consolation, it's a very low-rating show, so I think you can all feel good about that. We're all in the know. So this is Malcolm Tucker's advice on how to behave in public and private. Public. Some tips on standards expected of ministers in their public behaviour. This is the document that he would give to a new minister when they came into power. War memorials. When at a war memorial during a service of remembrance, amusing thoughts will occur to you. What might the President of France look like with a melon on his dong? If you had to, which finance minister would you gobble last? Do not pass these on to whoever is standing next to you. If you feel you might be unable to stop yourself smiling, imagine your own cock being fed into a Moulinex. Clinton once coaxed a tear this way in Normandy.